Hey everybody, welcome to the live cooking show of Jones and to Get Fit. This is me right here, Spencer Jones, your host for the evening, your host for all of our live cooking shows. It's going to be incredible, it's going to be delicious. It's going to be the perfect trio for recipes. What is that? It's simple, it's delicious, and easy to make. I guess that's simple. So it works, duo, whatever. It's going to be amazing. You will not want to miss this recipe. It's gonna be so good. These are shrimp and rice cups. And the best thing that I love about these cups, well, besides them being freaking delicious, is they're easy and you can adapt them and you can change them and you can make them work for you. So that means, like, maybe you don't want shrimp, maybe you want chicken in there, maybe you want beef or whatever, right? Or quinoa instead of rice. It's all good, right? And change up your veggies in there. It's all adaptable. You get to make it however you want. I'm going to show you how I make it the standard way, and then you can adapt it and change it to whatever works for you. Well, before we get there, and I'll show you all the ingredients, but before we get there, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to like this video. Just go down there, click like. It's not too hard to like, you know. Easy. And then click share. If you could share this with your friends and your family, that would be awesome. Share with your foodie friends because this is going to be so good. It's a lighter meal, depending, unless you make yourself like 2 or 3 cups, right? But depends on what your goals are. But it's going to be a little bit lighter, perfect for a summer day. I don't know where it is or how it is where you are at, but in Wisconsin, it's gorgeous. We had low 70s today, lower humidity finally, and it has just been a gorgeous day. I can't wait to get out fishing. That's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going out fishing and seeing what we can get to bite. But right now we're cooking. We're going to make a delicious meal together, and I want to see you make this meal. So make it, share it, take pictures, videos of it, and take Jones and to Get Fit. Let me know how it goes. Enough of this talking. Let's get cooking, right? So let's show you the ingredients for our shrimp and rice cups. Here we go, folks. We'll bring you on down. Still need a cameraman, so if anyone's interested in being a cameraman, I'd love to have you. Come on over. Make you dinner. That's the deal. All right. So you need oil of some type. I'm going to use coconut oil, and I have a little olive oil. You'll see why I need the two in a little bit. You have soy sauce, honey, ginger, garlic powder, cayenne pepper. These flavors and seasonings, totally adjustable. Whatever you want works great. These are just what I like because we're mixing it up. All right. So that's totally up to you. You need shrimp or any other protein you like. Chicken, beef, whatever, tofu, up to you. We have sticky rice. What makes it sticky, I'll talk about in a little bit. We have zucchini instead of cucumbers, but you know, zucchini works. A little bit of broccoli, a little red pepper, and green onions right there by a scary looking knife. We got plates, and we have measuring cups in the background. That is all you need, folks. That's it. Holy cow, it's gonna be crazy. Whoa, let's get that over there so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, perfect. That's all you need for this recipe, are those basic things. So we'll get you set up here and know what you're doing. Well, first things first. Now, you can, as I said, you can use shrimp, you can use beef, you can use any seasonings you want for this, but we're gonna make it like a ginger honey sauce, ginger honey soy sauce for this. So what I did is they're already cooked shrimp. I'm being lazy. So I got the small shrimp, so they fit really nicely in the cups. You can use bigger shrimp, smaller shrimp, whatever you like. And I thawed them out. And they're already pre-cooked, so you know you could just have them like this. But I'm going to heat them up a little more because I like them warm like that. So I'm going to heat them up. Again, up to you what you like to have. I marinated them with a little bit of olive oil on there, a little bit of like one sprinkle, like a little bit of paprika on there, and a cayenne pepper, just a little bit, and a little bit of kick because that's what I like. Soy sauce, only like 5 shakes, right? So nothing crazy with that. Garlic powder on there. And also some ginger on it and honey drizzled on. Maybe about a teaspoon of honey. Nothing crazy, right? So just marinating in there all nice. It's been marinating for about 15 minutes or so. So that's what we have marinating there. And I already prepped some things as you saw. So let me just wash my hands quick here. Let me get it right there we go, perfect. Okay. I get something to wipe off my hands with. Okay. So I also made sticky rice. Basically, sticky rice is just rice that, you know, it's 2-to-1 ratio. You put, you know, 1 part rice in, 2 parts water in. And you cover it and you let it cook down all the way. Make sure it doesn't burn. Cook it down and cover and all that good stuff, and it ends up being sticky. Not overly sticky, you know, it depends on how much you put in, but it's unlike rinsing it. So, sticky rice. I have zucchini chopped up, small zucchini chopped up. There's freaking amazing. Delicious. You can use cucumber, whatever you want. Said broccoli just chopped up, the flowers, you know, little heads on them chopped up, little red pepper, and green onion. I'll show you how to cut the green onion in a second. All right, let's go over to our stove here. We're gonna turn on our burner. I've got a small pan here, just because we're not gonna be cooking that much of stuff, so I'm using a small pan. Put it on about medium-low. I'm gonna throw some coconut oil in the pan here. Let's see, just a little bit. Help coat it. Now, the shrimp already has olive oil on it, and that's okay. So we might add a little bit more, we might not. We'll see what happens. But I like coconut oil for stuff like this. The olive oil has a higher burn rate, so you want to be careful of how much olive oil put in there. It's, you know, for things like this where it's not crazy high temp, it's okay. But once you start getting higher temps like a stir fry, that's when you want to go away from the olive oil and choose more like coconut oil or sunflower oil, or, you know, things like that, right? Peanut oils, things on those lines, not the vegetable oil. More vegetable oils and not the olive oils. Anyway, okay, so our pan's heating up here. We are going to cut our green onions. So green onions look like this. Get them from the store, get them from a farmer's market, the best choice. And then you rinse them off. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna chop off these flowered, little root ends, right? So you're gonna chop that off, and then you're gonna chop up to about 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the top. So a little bit there, and then chop it up there, as fine as you like. Now I like mine pretty fine, because, you know, that's just how I like it. Chop a little bit off the end, throw them aside. And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little slices in the middle here. So I chop it even finer. All I'm doing is sticking the knife in and just making the line so it slices up even thinner. And I'm chopping up, hold the knife like this, gently grab, I'm not gripping hard, using my fingertips to hold the onions. And then it's a down and forward motion for the knife. And then you just keep slicing up. Hang it back here, there we go. So you have a nice couple more inches to go. Now, I'm using about 1 green onion per person. You can use more, you can use less, whatever you like. There's about 2 inches from the top. You discard the top there. Perfect. I had a dish. Where did my dish go? Hold on. Maybe I put this dish aside for something. We got a dish there for it. And I put it away because I'm like, oh, why did I have this dish up? I don't know. All right, our pan is heated up here. Oil's getting hot. What you want to do is when you put anything in the hot pan over here, you want to hear it sizzle. So you should hear it sizzle. The oil is, let me turn this light on low so I can see a little bit more what I'm doing. I know it adds a little bit of glare. It's coating the bottom of the pan just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our shrimp that we have here, all marinated in the honey, the soy sauce, the ginger, right? A little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of garlic in there. We're going to dump it in. Let's see if we hear that beautiful sizzle. Hold on. Oh, music to my ears. So as that's cooking down, we're just wanting to heat it up. As that's cooking down, we got that on about a medium-low heat. We're going to stir it occasionally using our spatula. Doesn't need much now. We're going to let that go. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on that, but as we're keeping an eye on that, we are going to prep our cups. So the cups are easy. You can use a coffee mug. You can use, that's a good idea. But we're not going to. You can use a coffee mug. You can use a measuring cup. We have a couple different measuring cup styles here. Just 1 cup measuring cups. I said coffee cup works, anything. You don't even need a cup, really. You don't. You can use whatever you want. We're going to use a coffee cup because we're awesome like that. So, coffee cups, or coffee cups. Use measuring cups. I know what I'm doing, really. I'm joking. Okay, so we'll use both of them. Start with this one first. So what you're going to do now is you're going to flip this over onto your plate. So you want whatever's going to be on top to go in first. So the first thing that we're going to put in here is a little bit of our smaller items. So we're going to add our green onion. Going to put a little sprinkle of that in there. Don't need that big slice. So just a little bit in there, okay? Maybe a little more. There we go. Now we're going to add our color. So our red pepper in there. Again, just a little bit. Maybe, you know, just a little bit to cover it up. Again, how much you like. So we're starting small, we're going bigger. So we're going to use broccoli. I'm going to do this with the broccoli to make it a little easier. It's a little much. There we go. And then some zucchini on top of that. Fill it in. I'm kind of pressing it down to Beautiful. And you know, it's fresh. No, it's fresh vegetables. You have to eat them as you're doing it. It just wouldn't be right if you didn't. Awesome. Okay, let me stir this here. We're just making sure that's getting warm. I'm turning it up just a little bit more. Hold on, I need some coffee. Woo. Talking so fast. I need more. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we'll start on our second one as we're prepping for this. So we put in green onion, a little bit of that. Put in probably a good chunk of the red peppers, broccoli. There we go. Zucchini. I gotta push this one down. Try to compact it as much as possible. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Here are our bases, right? Our 2 cups. Katie's, mine. Or Katie's and mine. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out. But we got our plates and we got ourselves prepped. So before we put in the rice, we're gonna add the shrimp. And again, we're just heating up the shrimp. If you're using another style of meat, that is totally cool. Good for you. No worries at all. So as it's heating up, let me bring you over here. I'll show you what it looks like. We already have a little bit of a sauce forming here because I had a little bit extra when I was marinating it. So if you notice, I dumped the whole thing in. So we're gonna let that keep cooking. I'll show you what we're gonna do with that in just a little bit here. It's not gonna be too crazy. It's gonna be pretty cool. So as that's heating up and warming up our beautiful shrimp, it's marinated, it's also reducing down that sauce. We're going to show you just what to do with that in a second. Before we get to all that, we're almost done. Really, this is a quick recipe. Before we get to all that, just want to mention to all of you again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe to our Jones and Get Fit YouTube, or Jones and Media YouTube channel. We have a lot of cool things. I got my fishing trips. I'm showing you amazing fisheries from across the country and world. Really, we got up to Canada. That's being released Wednesday. So make sure you subscribe so you know what's happening there. To our YouTube channel. That's in the links on this video. So watch out for that. And yeah. And if you ever want to get healthy fit, so you can do the things you love in your life without aches and pains and be happy, be fit. So I'll tell you, once you start being healthy and you start working out and you start eating better, it's amazing. You feel so much better. If that's something that interests you, hit me up. Hit me up. You can work out with me and I can help you have success. Maybe you've struggled before. I can help you. We can get you there. So hit me up, let me know. All right, back to the healthy eating. We got our cup set, right? We have green onion, we have red pepper, we have broccoli, zucchini. I need the top in there. Zucchini in our cups. Now, we're going to let that burner stay on here. I'll show you why in a little bit. So what we're going to do is add our shrimp to our cups. Roughly about half. Each, well, preferably half and half because I'm making 2, you know. I didn't count though. Alright, now you see we still have the stuff in the pan here. What we're going to do is we're going to just set this right on the burner. Now it has a little bit of oil still in it. That's perfect. If it doesn't have any oil, it's still kind of, you know, reduced down more. That's okay. You can add a little more. I'm going to add just a hair more soy sauce. So just like 2 or 3 shakes. Make sure you take that off the heat because it's sizzling up. I don't want it to burn right now. We're going to add a little bit of honey. It's got older honey, so it doesn't come out quite so smooth. That's all right. Still good. That's about a teaspoon of honey. And a little more ginger to it. Just a couple sprinkles of ginger. As you can tell, we measure things out a lot on the Jones and To Get Fit Live Cooking Show. A sprinkle of garlic. And we're good without that. So, without the cayenne. So I'm just kind of mixing this together in the pan here. I'm creating a sauce, right, that's going to top it. So we're just mixing that together over the heat now and stirring it. Perfect. Turn that burner down to low. Excellent. Okay, we're going to let that stay in there. It's starting to bubble, starting to reduce down. I turn the heat down to low, so we're set. Now, we got everything in here except our sticky rice. So what we're going to do is add the rice in. We're going to spoon it in. As we're spooning it in, I'm going to push it down with every couple spoonfuls. The goal is to top it out here and cover this up. Now, depending on what kind of diet you're on, what kind of carbs you're eating, you can use quinoa, rice, you know, even if you really want to go crazy and mix it up, you could use potatoes. That works. Not going to give you quite the same effect, but it would work pretty well. I highly suggest using a long brown rice, long grain brown rice, something along those lines. If you're going to use rice as opposed to the white rice, it has a ton more nutritional value in it than the white rice does. Okay, so we got this here. Getting a spoon on, press down. Spoon a little more on this one. Really crush it in there. So now we're going to take our hands and just really get it down nice and tight. Ooh, it's sticky. It's sticking to my hand. Cool. Here we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to bring you down here. Bring you on down. And get you centered there so you can see a little better. Whoa. My stand might fall over. Hold on. I got to adjust the stand. Maybe, maybe not. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's a crazy ride for you, isn't it? Alright. You gonna fall over like that? We good? Now you're still gonna fall over. Maybe you won't fall over like that. There we go. We will see. Again, cameraman would be helpful. There we go. Had to loosen it up. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry I lost you so much. But we're back. We're back here. Okay. So we have our plates. We got really cool decorative plates. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crazy. Okay. Plates. So we have our cup right here all set. Our reduction's doing well. All we're going to do, folks, is do this. 1, 2, 3. Push it down. Lift up very carefully. Boom. Okay, here we go one more time. It's okay that it's falling off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Made it. Here you go. Carefully raise it up. Tap it a little bit. Get the stuff out the bottom. There we go. Look at that, folks. So good. Look at that. Look at these shrimp and rice cups. Look fancy, but super easy to make. We'll get you back up on the counter. There we go, so we're set. Now, for our reduction that we made, right? This is a glaze. This is the marinade that we made with oil, soy sauce, honey, garlic, and ginger that it marinated in. Then I added a little bit more to the pan afterwards, just so we had enough. I'm mixing it in with that oil and everything mixed after it was on the low heat. All we're going to do is just gently pour half that beautiful glaze on top. I maybe could have made some more. That's all right. Boom. Look at that, folks. There we go. There is, right there, Vladimir. There are your shrimp and rice cups. Again, you can mix it up. You could use different protein, different carbs that you want, different veggies, whatever you like, whatever your family likes. Mix it up. Have fun with it. But here you go. Let's get a close-up of it. You know, I'm going to take you out of the holder here for a second. I'll get my thumb in your way. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Boom! Look how freaking delicious that looks. It's amazing. All right, I can't wait to dig in to these beautiful plates. A huge shout out to Don Stubbings, who shared this recipe with me. It's awesome. Just so easy, so simple to make. Thank you, Don, for sharing it. I really, truly appreciate it. And let's dig in. Go make these. Make them. It's super easy. Tag Jones and Get Fit. Tag Spencer Jones in your video, in your picture of them. And let us know what you think of these videos. Like them, subscribe, share. Be healthy, be fit. Go ask me if you need help. I'm here to help you. We got groups. We got programs. We can help you succeed. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Make these suckers because they're beautiful. Peace.